All right, we're called to order at 9 on the dot. We'll go ahead and start with a moment of silence. Item B. Commissioner Pritchett.
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
All right, we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to hopefully have a motion to pass or to approve the minutes from 12:10 and to adopt the resolution identified in E as in Echo 1 respecting or with respect to Earth Day, consent unless someone would like something pulled, and then item J as in Juliet 2, which is the BCFR emergency fund grant item. Anyone like anything pulled from consent? Commissioner Smith, are you all on the line?
Yes.
Commissioner
Yes.
Isnardi? All right, perfect. Okay, so may I have an item to approve the minutes in D for December 10th of last year. Also E1 to adopt the resolution for Earth Day, to pass consent item F, and then also J2, which is the emergency fund grant for BCSR.
Make a motion to approve those items.
All right, we have a motion from Commissioner Pritchett, a second from Commissioner Tabaya. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
All right, passes 5-0. All right, moving right along. That's an interesting agenda today. Do we have any public comment, Mr. Bate?
Yes, we do. We have one.
All right, let's go ahead and go to that if staff's ready. All right, Mr. Carnesale, if you just start with your name and the city you live in, even though I think we all know.
Sure. Okay. Pete Carnesale, 1910 Independence Avenue, Era. Okay. Basically, I have 3 items to cover. Don't know how far I'll get through. Okay. IRCC needs a right-hand turn lane off of East Vieira Boulevard, Independence Avenue into the back. As it is only a matter of time, not if, a rear-end collision occurs. Pedestrians, bicyclists, and golf carts traveling the sidewalk are not visible from the road, or on top of the right turn. And they do not stop for the cars, leaving the residents with a fear of hitting someone if they don't slow down. The short entryway before the gate is another reason for cars making a turn have to slow down below 10 miles an hour and sometimes stop on Era Boulevard before making the turn to IRCC. The second item is IRCC Heron's Landing and Faith Lutheran Church would use a traffic light on the corner at Heron's Landing and IRCC exit Era Boulevard. There is a parallel road, Thrasher Drive, from the Faith Vieira Lutheran Church in Heron's Landing, leading to the Heron's Landing exit, making it usable for the church, as well as Hansdale Landing itself. A pathway over the I-95 along Vieira Boulevard is needed to accommodate golf carts in order for the residents of East Vieira to have access to the businesses on the west side of I-95. The elderly who no longer drive cars and the school children who used to be able to take their golf carts and bicycles to school now lack a legal pathway to accommodate the size of the walkers, bicyclists, and golf carts at the same time while trying to cross over I-95, all of which existed to the new exit until created when I-95 Boulevard. This has created a double standard for those living east of I-95 and those living west of I-95. A quick look at the school parking lots shows just how many school children take golf carts to school. Thank you very much, and that pretty much covers what I wanted to cover, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming out, sir. And with respect to the one item with the overpass for the golf carts, that may be more of an FDOT item than a county item. I don't know, even if we had the funding in place, that we would have the authority to put something over a state road like that. So my suggestion, at least initially here, is maybe to reach out to FDOT. I know they have a location off of Camp Road in either Cocoa or Port St. John in that area. So you may want to reach out there, but otherwise, thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm willing to reach out to the Federal Department of Transportation as well. I would like it, however, if you would do it as well.
I'm happy to send them an email as well, just to see what they say, and also give them the heads up that you're going to be contacting them.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, is that it, Mr. Abate, for public comment? Okay, we don't have any more public comments, so we'll move on to item H1, which is the petition to vacate. If staff could give us the shortest legally permissible intro to the item.
This is
Thanks.
a petition to vacate an easement. It's a side lot easement between two adjoining lots in Barefoot Bay.
All right, I'm happy with that. May I have a motion? All right, we have a motion from Commissioner Pritchett, a second from Commissioner Tabaya. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, passes unanimously. If it's all right, let's go ahead and do J1, because I think that's going to be a little faster than I1. So J1 is the CUP item for the alcohol permits. I'm happy to go any which way the commission wants to go on this. I don't think we need to have all these come up, but it's up to y'all. Commissioner Pritchett?
I'm fine too. Commissioner Tabaya, you're the one who brought in this wonderful idea. What would you like to do, sir?
Thank you. It sounds like this is positive. I think option one is the one that would probably provide the greatest benefit to our small businesses at this time, and I certainly want to thank Tad for his leadership to get this done so we can have a benefit not only to the small businesses but to the timely nature of meetings as we move forward.
I'm going to support that if that motion's made. I just want to make the one qualification. I did speak with the department, and they told me that as far as things of along the lines of traffic concerns or other problems that we would consider, they're still able to consider administratively. So my concern is addressed by that. So I'm happy with that if someone wants to make the motion.
Mr. Chair, motion to accept option one.
I'll go ahead and second that motion from Commissioner Tabaya. Any further comment before we call the question? All right, seeing none, all in favor of going option one as articulated by Commissioner Tabaya, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, option one passes. All right, amazingly last but not least, I1, the interlocal or potential interlocal with Palm Bay on the Heritage Parkway. I'm going to be looking at Commissioners Tabaya and Isnardi for some help on this one. Mr. Denninghoff, do you want to start us out? Ooh, actually,
Quite hard.
Let me get your mic here.
Okay.
If you'd start again, I apologize, sir.
Based on board direction from the prior meeting, staff on both the city and county worked quite hard to come up with what we believe will be very much close to what the board had asked for in the last time we had this item. And it is scheduled to go to the city council on Thursday. We thought maybe it was going to be on the 22nd, but it's going to be on the 23rd, Thursday night.
Perfect. All right, commissioners, what is your pleasure? I'll call on y'all if you don't volunteer. All right, Commissioner Tamai.
Yeah, is Commissioner Isnardi on the line? She's the one that's
Yeah,
was
Commissioner
spearheading
Isnardi, do
this
you want to
one.
jump in on this one?
There's a bit of a delay, I apologize. I could hear myself excellently, but anyway, I just wanted to thank staff, and I'm glad that we're come to an agreement that everybody can live with, and hopefully now we can get that intersection moved forward. I'm really excited about it.
All right, Commissioner Tobias?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Mr. Denninghoff. This could have been handled quite a bit earlier, and the outcome, though, would have impacted future commissions to the tune of tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars. So thank you on behalf of us, but I think a bigger thank you is probably due for the people that eventually sit in these seats, so they're not encumbered with hundreds of millions of dollars. Thank you for sticking to your guns. Thank you for working with the city, and I look forward to this opening in short order.
It kind of sounds like a motion. Is that a motion, Commissioner Tobias?
Motion to accept, Mr. Chair.
I'll go ahead and second that. Any further discussion on it? All in favor? Say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Thank you, Mr. Denninghoff. All right, any new public comment, Mr. Abate?
No additional public comment.
Unless I'm missing something, I think we're already at board reports, which may be a record. Mr. Abate?
No report.
Ms. Bentley?
No report.
Commissioner Pritchett?
Just one. I want to say that I do miss seeing Commissioner Smith's and Commissioner Isnardi's face here. And hopefully we're starting to get some good news, and maybe in a month or so we'll be doing regular business again.
I'll keep my fingers crossed that everything goes in the right direction. Commissioner Tobias? No report. Thank you, sir. Commissioner Smith?
Just that I miss you guys also, and it's getting pretty boring sitting here on my porch looking at boats and jet skiers going up and down the river when I should be in that meeting.
You're bad.
But sir, when you say you miss us, do you miss all of us or just most of us? Maybe some of us?
Every single one of you.
All right, good man. You're diplomatic. Commissioner Isnardi?
I don't have a report. I just want to say that I'm looking forward to being back in the chambers with you guys.
Excellent. All right, I'm going to skip my report today as well. I think this is kind of an oddity, almost Twilight Zone level for us to adjourn at 9:13, but we'll go ahead and adjourn at 9:13. Oh, did I skip you?
The opinions expressed by any...
Yeah, you did win. You're not kidding. You can hang out a little while longer if you feel like you want the full experience.
member of the public during any period of public comment do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of the Board of County Commissioners of Brevard County, Florida, Space Coast Government Television, or the program sponsor, and are solely those of the presenter. The Board of County Commissioners of Brevard County, Florida, Space Coast Government Television, and the program sponsor hereby expressly disclaim any and all responsibility or liability for any defamatory or slanderous statements expressed by any member of the public during any such period.